Okay, if you're looking for a good set of putty knives for drywall or removing paint or just scraping, I found these on Amazon. They were the cheapest ones I could find. Are the Romeda, Romeda, Romeda putty knives, and you can get this 4-pack, 1, 2, 3, and 4-inch for $6.49, or you can get the 5-pack that includes a 6-inch blade for $8.49. I'm going to be doing a roofing fix. This mobile home here has been it's been sitting here for about 15 or 20 years and it hasn't been taken care of, so I am fixing the roof leak and putting a new white coating on the top. So I'm going to be recording this. It was kind of an afterthought to start recording, so when I get up there I'll show you guys what I've already done and what we're going to be doing today. But yeah, I had to start off by scraping the existing tar and patches that they had on there and removing some of the rust with a wire brush. And just wanted to say, if you're looking for a good set of stainless steel blades, they're not too stiff and they're not too flimsy. They've got good rubber handles on them. And just don't use them for hammers, because the metal doesn't go all the way through. It's a plastic handle, but it's coated with rubber. If you use it for a hammer, this is what will end up happening. If you need a hammer, just get the ones that have a metal end on the metal tip on this end, and then you can use that for like pushing in drywall nails that haven't been fully seated or ones that have pulled out. But if you're looking for just regular scrapers, these are great, or regular drywall knives. Alright, I'm going to get up on top and show you guys what we're going to be doing. So let me show you guys what we're dealing with, or what I'm having to deal with in this old dilapidated trailer. It's been neglected for about 15 or 20 years, but I'm going to be doing a whole series of videos on repairing this thing and getting it back into livable shape. But I had to first contend with the roof. It had some major leaks above both of the entry doors, so I had to get up there and repair the roof first. This is, you can see that the metal roof was rusted through, so I had to get some flashing and make some patches, and I actually riveted it in. So I had some 6-inch flashing, 25-foot roll, and I drilled holes through it and drilled holes through the sheet metal and riveted it into place. And before I put it down, I put some rubberized roof patch on it to help kind of glue it down along with the rivets. And then all this has to be replaced. This has all gotten wet. The floor's gotten wet. It's all rotted out. There's going to be a whole series of videos on repairing this mobile home, ripping out the floor and some of the wall and the ceiling, of course. Here's another spot. It does have a built-on addition, so that's part of the problem. I'm sorry it's so dark in here. I don't know if the video is going to pick it up, but yeah, this part, the flooring has separated from the building, so I'll be repairing that. I got to get a dumpster and get all this crap out of here. You can see the rats have gotten in. So yeah, this is what I'll be fixing. The whole thing has like settled so badly that the wall is separated from the ceiling. Luckily, none of this part leaks, even though there's some major holes in the corners that I've got to repair, and one of the pieces of glass is busted out. So yeah, not to keep repeating myself, but there are going to be a whole series of videos on me repairing this thing, and I have never done this before, so it's going to be a learning curve. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos and done a lot of research, and I'm just a DIYer, pretty handy with tools and shit, so I'll be showing you guys my go at it anyways, and hopefully it can help someone out there. This floor is about to just fall right through right there. There'll be some plumbing involved, and yeah, we're gonna get this place, the transformation. The reason why I want to record this is because the transformation before and after, I want to be able to go back and look at the videos and see what it looked like before and after, and be able to actually document it. So yeah, got to get some new insulation. I cannot believe how cheap they build these. This isn't actually a mobile home. This was an old construction trailer. My dad, he was a foreman, and he would get these construction trailers on the job sites, you know. And then once the job site was complete, he was able to get these things for free. So they were actually just construction offices, you know, foreman offices. But they're kind of built like just like a mobile home, except a little bit cheaper. They really skimped out. I can't believe they used just paneling, you know, on these like rafters, 2x2s. The only thing I lucked out on is that the AC vent is actually insulated and actually wrapped in plastic, so none of that got wet. Very lucky. All right, so yeah, let me get up on the roof and show you guys what I've done so far. So yeah, we're going to be applying this Blackjack brand Elasto-Kool 700. It's like a rubberized, I'm not sure if it's acrylic or not, but it's a rubberized roof coating for metal roofs or mobile homes. So but the first thing you've got to do is you've got to get up there and you've got to clean your roof. You've got to repair any leaks. You've got to remove the tar, any rust. You've got to use a wire brush on your drill or just a hand brush and get that rust off. It's got to be a clean surface before you apply this stuff. So I'm going to open it up, stir it up, get some in a bucket or in tin, and when I get all my tools up there, I'll go ahead and start recording up there and show you guys. I've got some pictures of before and after, what it looked like before I cleaned it and after. I'll show you what I used to clean it. Just some 1 part bleach and 1 part Dawn soap, a 5-gallon bucket with some water. Yeah, so when it came to clean the top of the mobile home, these are the 2 brushes I used. This is a really stiff brush. It's kind of like straw, and this is like I don't know if it's nylon. Yeah, I think it's nylon, but anyways, this is the brand. It's called a Just Brush. It was like a $50 brush, but it was worth it because this one actually ended up working the best. It's got an extendable aluminum pole, and then you can actually attach the garden hose directly to the brush itself, and water comes out of this hole here as you're scrubbing. And it's also flow adjustable, so, or it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to turn this. It's on a swivel, so you know the hose won't kink up on you. But this is also supposed to be able to control the flow of water, and maybe I just didn't use it right, but I could not get that to actually work. There's supposed to be a valve in there that controls the water flow. You're supposed to be able to turn off the water and actually turn it back on and then adjust the flow. I couldn't get that part to work, so I'm not really happy about that. That's the brand. It's called Just Brush. American made. I think it has a warranty, so I might actually try. I do have the receipt still. This is one thing I'm not aware of, or I'm not sure of. It says part 2 of 2, and this is part 1 of 2. So I don't know if I'm just like, maybe the part that has the valve I don't have. I'm not sure. Anyways, they work great. So if you're needing a brush to get the mildew off and get the dirt off, this with a 5-gallon bucket of 1 part bleach, 1 part Dawn soap, fill it up with fill the rest of the 5-gallon bucket up with water. That cleaned the roof like a charm, and you'll see before and after photos here in a minute. Alright, so let me show you guys what I had to do. I'm sorry this is an afterthought to start making these videos, so this is just going to be a recap of what I've done so far. So in the house, the doorway's here, and the other doorway is down there. So all this metal was rusted. The metal roof up here was all rusted right here, and down there too, to the point to where there was holes going directly through. So I took some 6-inch flashing and laid it down, drilled me some holes about every 4 inches, 4 to 6 inches, and put the rubber sealant on the bottom kind of to act like a glue, and then I riveted it to the actual existing metal roof. I can't talk. And then I put this rubberized coating on top to seal it. So where you see the black rubberized coating is where it was like rusted all the way through, like there was no metal left, so I couldn't just put that roof patch stuff on there. And then where you see this is like an actual roll of the self-stick rubberized roof, like repair flashing with like an aluminum foil on top. So it was really sticky, but in order to make it stick better, I took my torch, a blowtorch, and heated it up and glued it down, or heated it up, and it stuck really good. So anyways, it rained the day after, so I didn't have any leaks, so I knew it was good. And I went all the way down, and then I had to repair the edges because they were peeling up, so I had to repair the edges too. And then all the mildew and dirt that was on this roof, I'll put some before and after pictures, but all the mildew and all the rust spots, I took a wire brush on my drill and I got the rust off, went down to the bare metal. That's what the Elasto-Kool says to do. And then after I got all the rust spots off, I took that hose that I already showed you and the brush, the stiff brush and the nylon brush, with some bleach and soap water, and I scrubbed the hell out of this thing, and I got all of it, you know, clean. It has to be a clean, dry surface before you can apply this. So now what I'm going to do, I've already stirred it up. I'm going to go ahead and put a coating around all the edges. That way when I'm done with the edges, I'm going to put 2 coats. When I'm done with the edges, I can come back with a roller and hit the rest of it with a roller. And you got to go, it says to do, you know, the first coat vertically and then the next coat perpendicular to however you applied the first coat. So, you know, vertical and horizontal or whatever. So anyways, I'll show you what it looks like after. I'll do steps in between. After I get done with the edges, I'll do another short clip. Alright guys, it's the following day. Yesterday I did finish putting the Elasto-Kool around the edges of the mobile home, but I was thinking about the video, and I just wanted to go over the 2 products that I actually used, so that you guys would have an idea. Let me flip this video around. So for the flashing, where I riveted it to the existing roof, this is what I used as kind of like a cement along with the rivets. It's plastic roof cement. It says to use on flashings and metal roofs, all kinds of stuff. So the roof cement. And then after I cleaned it, I'm putting 2 or 3 coats of this Elasto-Kool. Now I told y'all, I don't know what I told y'all this was made of. It's an acrylic latex. So I just wanted to clarify that. It's made for metal roofs. So, alright, I'm going to get back up there, show you guys what the edges look like, and then I'm going to start coating the middle. I'm back up on the roof. It's the following day. I've already got the edges completed all the way around, 2 coats and all the seams. So since it's the following day, I'm going to go ahead and use that cleaning broom, since the bristles are real soft, and just sweep it real quick, get rid of the bugs and anything that might have landed on it overnight. Then I'm going to mix it up one more time, the Elasto-Kool, and I'm going to use that 3/4 nap roller and give it a coat. Let it dry at least an hour, give it another coat. Now this product says it needs to be at least above 50 degrees and it's 62 right now, so should be fine. Always follow the directions on the container. It just turned out good. This thing should last for many years when I'm done with it. Alright, let me mix it up. Alright, so I got the roof all swept off. I'm glad I decided to do that because I guess it rained overnight or the dew collected up here, and it says not to apply this if there's any kind of standing water, and there was some little puddles of standing water on the very edges and some of those little tiny low spots. So all I'm going to be doing, dipping this 3/4 nap roller down in this stuff. And I'm going to be working my way back towards the end so I don't trap myself in here. I'm not going to keep the camera on. I'm going to turn the camera off. I wanted to show y'all what this is going to be looking like. So I'm going to turn the camera off so I can get to work, and I'll get back with y'all when this is done. Alright, so the first coat is on the roof. So what you want to do is, if you got all this mold and stuff, mix you up, get you a spray bottle, either one of those trigger sprayers or a pump one like this. Mix you up some bleach water and spray it down to get rid of that mildewy smell, and I'll kill all that mold before you start working on it. And you're going to want to wear a mask too. So I'm going to go ahead and spray these down and turn the fan back on, and then this is what it looks like before the bleach. We'll see if the bleach water makes any difference in how it actually looks tomorrow. Alright, so this is the mobile home roof completed with 2 coats. So I went around the perimeter with 2 coats, and then I put 2 whole coats over the whole roof, and I only used a whole 5-gallon, and this is what I've got left out of the second 5-gallon. So if you've got a single wide and you're wondering how much it's going to take, that's how much I've got left. So I'm probably going to put a 3rd coat. I'm even thinking about doing this porch area here. I mean, I don't think they recommend it, but it can't hurt. So anyways, this is the final product, and it dries pretty damn quick. Like, I could probably start on a 3rd coat down there right now, because I just finished right here, and the wind's blowing, the sun's out. It's like 65, almost 70, and this shit dries quick. And one thing about it, it is a bug attractor. Like, as soon as you get a coat down, a wasp, a bee, a honeybee, flies, all kinds of shit, insects of all sorts come out and want to land in it. There's a dragonfly down there stuck in it. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? There's a fly stuck in it. There's a little honeybee over there stuck in it. It's fucking crazy. I even had some go, like 2 wasps went inside the actual bucket. Like, what the fuck? So anyways, yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and start on this and then show you what it looks like after the first coat and then second coat. Alright, I know this might be kind of a bad angle, but I just finished this porch and it's wet still, so this is as close as I can get. Like, the whole mobile home is got 3 coats, and the porch has 2 coats, and I'm 100% done. So out of 2 5-gallon buckets, I have a 1/4 of a bucket left. That's all I've got for you guys today. That is the roof 100% done. I'm sorry about the video being a little bit, you know, last minute, but I didn't think about recording this process until kind of like an afterthought. So I tried to walk you guys through what I had already done, and you know, the steps I was doing along the way, the products I used. I'm not a professional, I'm just a DIYer. You know, I'm handy with stuff, but do the best you can. It rained the night after I got finished putting the flashing on, so that was like one of the ultimate tests. It was pouring, and I got up at 4 a.m. put my, you know, I was in my pajamas. 4 a.m. got the mag light, walked over there, and there was no leaks. So I went ahead and decided, you know, okay, well, if it's not leaking, I'll go ahead and coat it. That's two or three more layers of protection. You know, that stuff flexes, so I've really got to get in there next and put some supports in for the rafters. Put some new jack studs and king studs around the doors, you know, all the way down to the floor, because that's the reason why that metal is buckling, because there's no support for it anymore. But yeah, this is going to be a whole series of videos, you know, doing everything from putting new plywood in, putting new sheetrock on the ceilings or whatever on the ceilings, fixing up the walls. This is my mom's, you know, mobile home, and she wants to be able to have it, you know, somewhat livable before summertime, so they can come down and enjoy it on the weekends or something. So I'm trying my best to get it fixed up. So I will show you guys. You guys have any questions, or anybody out there, you know, have a mobile home that is in this condition? Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Next videos will be more thorough rather than just an afterthought. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.